Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit again. Fresh shot, hip strut walking, a little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Someone who's free like Rocky and Cosmos, but again, no, y'all can't copy it. Glad, won't walk, and this here is a party. My body's been on Broadway, and we did it always. Pro music, I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record.
Number 10, Logan Asine. Number 35, Dom Antonetti. Number 18, Dom Pionte. 99, Travis Deepra. 11, Brock Franzman. Number 17, Zach Peeler. And number 4, Carter Riley. The starters. Number 3, starting in left field, is Clayton Buchanan. Number 2, pitching is Trevor Roy. Number 21, DH Gage Swinford. Number 12, the third baseman, Landon Hale. Batting fifth, number 23, Owen Walstra, playing shortstop. Batting sixth is number 8, Spencer Spinks, the first baseman. Number 31, Bruce Hallberg, the right fielder. Number 13, and playing second base, Pete Sochi. Playing center field, number 24, Luke Charpentier. And catching, number 77, Cade Hildebrandt. They are coached by Wayne Straka. Now, for your Hebron Hawks. Clayton Buchanan.
Welcome to another Hawks Nest broadcast here. I'll be your play-by-play announcer, Josh Reagan, as we had a little technical difficulties on the remote aspect, as we'll have Dusty Krasko tomorrow. But nonetheless, as ball one, the Buchanan here as Gutenberg on the mound here for Kouts, as we are at beautiful Kouts, Indiana. It's a little bit cloudy for today, as it's a quick 2-0 to Buchanan. The Hawks come in with a 2-1 record in Porter County, as it's going to be caught there as a can of corn for the left fielder for Kouts, as the Don Trevor Roy standing in.
Up next for the Hawks, number 2, the pitcher, Trevor Roy.
As Guterman just a bit high there. And that ball is going to be a ground out. As big Gage Swinford coming up here as 2 outs here.
Next, number 21, the DH, Gage Swinford.
As the sun's starting to come out a little bit here in the cloudy mist out here. That's Swinford, very patient there. 1 ball, 0 strikes here, 2 outs. That ball is going to be shoot up the middle, but it's going to be stopped by a second baseman as Harper saves a possible error on that one. And we go into the bottom of the first. As Garrett steps in here as Trevor Roy. Just a bit outside there on the fastball. Roy's got that kind of Barry Cito kind of motion to him as he gets 1-1. Has a 2-0 there. As the breaking ball just misses. Has 2 balls, 1 strike to Garrett. And that ball is screened foul, as it could be a possible glass breaking shattering on one of the houses here as we go to 2-2 with 0 outs to Garrett. As Roy sets, fires, and just missing that strike zone as a 3-2 count there. Trevor fires. That ball is a foul as Garrett has a Bee Gees song stuck in his head as he's staying alive. Fouling that one back off. And a leadoff walk as Garrett with one heck of a bat there. And for you guys at home, we do not own any of these music rights here.
Up next, the right fielder, number 10, Owen Garavaglia.
As Garavaglia coming in here. And fires this Roy. As Roy has had a couple pickoffs early this year. Fires as Garavaglia with a bunt that misses. As a strike one, has 0 balls. You can catch the softball game on Game Changer. Nonetheless, here on Regan's Corner Sports Network, we have a baseball game ready the whole time out here. Fires this Roy. And a strike. Has 2 strikes. 1 runner on. Here in Kouts. Let's go. Garavaglia knows the 4 Ds of dodgeball. Dip, dodge, and dodge. Avoiding that one as 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 on. 0s on the boards. And a swing and miss as he gone.
Next up for the Mustangs, the second baseman, number 7, Logan Clark.
As Clark stands in here after the strikeout. And he got him. As the pickoff attempt is a go. As we go back here. Fires. And Clark. As Roy just wants to do it again. As almost gets picked off again. They say every joke has a truth. As we go back here. As Roy just wants to pick off Clark. As Harper stands in. Swing and a miss. Sebring comes in today with 10-2 versus 9-4. Has 2 strikes, 2 outs to Harper. As Harper takes time. Royce either going to have a high fastball or a breaker in the dirt. And he gone. And we go into the top of the second. As Landon Hale stands in here, the 3-sport star for Hebron, named here to David Williams Player of the Year or Athlete of the Year. As strike one here is Gouda serving up a strike, and Hale swinging and missing as 2 strikes quickly. As Gouda serving up 2 strikes for a price of 1. As Hale knows the 4 D's dodgeball. Dip, dodge, and dodge. Avoiding getting hit by that one as a 1-2 count. And just a bit inside as we go off that breaking ball. Has a 2-2. As Hale worked back in this count as Gouda. Serving up a K to Landon as we go back here as 1 strike. Out.
Next, number 23, the shortstop, Owen Wallstra.
As Wallstra standing in here. As a strike once again on the fastball. Just a bit outside as 1 ball, 1 strike. As Gouda. Two balls, 1 strike. As 3-1 count here. As Owen trying to fix the camera angle. I don't think it's that bad. Nonetheless, 3-2. As Wallstra has a Bee Gees song stuck in his head after he fouls that one off as he's staying alive. Count goes 3-2 still as a 1 out. Is Gouda. And Wallstra drawing the walk. As Spencer Speaks.
That's for Hebrew number 8, Spencer Speaks.
As the first baseman coming in here. As Gouda sets, fires, and a strike there. There's a 1-0 count here. 1 out. As sky's starting to clear a little bit here in the cloudiness. And a swing and a miss by Speak. And a swing and a miss as Speaks goes down.
Up next, the left fielder, number 31, Bruce Hallberg.
As Gouda mission the pick off is a no-go. Just a bit outside. As ball 1, 0 strikes, 2 outs. As Hallberg. As Bruce has a couple game walk-offs in his career, noting one in the season opener against Whiting. As he steps out of the bucket or into Lake Michigan as a 1-1 count there with 2 outs. And Hopper playing away, and we'll go into the bottom of the second. As ball 1. As a 1-1 count here. As Whitaker fouls that one off. As we are in a pitching duel here early, here in the second. That ball is going to be a skyscraper, and the Don got it. It was a little bit of a can of corn situation, as that's going to be the first out.
Up next, number 23, the third baseman, Reed Estelle.
As Estelle standing in here. As strike one. As the sun coming out here. Landon Hale putting away Estelle. As a Andy Griffin theme song.
Next, the center fielder, number 22, Jesse Overholt.
As Overholt that ball is going foul there. So far, these walk-up songs for the Mustangs, an A++ there as we go back and forth. As strike two there. As 2 strikes, 0 balls, 2 outs. Here as the Don. As the umpire takes a second here. Thinking about maybe giving a warning on each side. Nonetheless, the Don goes back, fires, and just misses as Roy fires. And the Don with another strikeout. And we'll go back down to the top as we are sponsored by Rogers Roofing.
Leading off the top of the third for the Hawks, the second baseman, number 13, Pete Saki.
As Saki stands in. Gouda just missing. That ball is driven. Going, and caught. As Saki puts a ring to it, unfortunately, right to center fielder.
Center fielder, number 24, Luke Charpentier.
As Charpentier standing in here after the fly out to the center fielder from Kouts, as Gouda takes a sign from Lineker, just a bit inside for Charpentier. And that's going to be a Buckner-like error as it goes right through Harper's legs. As we go 1
Next to left fielder number 3, Clayton Buchanan.
As Buchanan steps in here. After the E3. Buchanan, one of the most patient hitters here in the PCC. Kind of that grit leadoff guy, the old school. As it gets. A sharpened tier. Walking in. Easier on a Sunday morning. As we go back here. And that ball is going to be right to shortstop. And a good decision by Guevara.
Up next, the pitcher, number 2, Trevor Roy.
As the Don standing in. Has a couple home runs to his leisure here. As Gouda has pitched one heck of a game here. Going into the second as ball 1. As the sky has a nice little mohawk forming here as part of its nice little cloudiness, and then the rest is a dark gleaming sky as that ball is going, and that is going to hit the press box as the Don trying to keep us on our toes here as the 1% chance. As a 1-1, as Roy has a base runner on base. Just a bit outside, as Whitaker does his best. Great stop by Whitaker on that one as a 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Just a bit in. Outside as 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. As Roy with a single, setting up Gage Swinford with an RBI chance and a chance to go Arby's.
Gage Swinford.
As a courtesy runner here for the pitcher, as Peeler coming into the ball game.
Courtesy runner coming in, number 17, Zach Peeler.
Swinford. I was just missing with the curve. That ball is an RBI for Swinford, as that was smoked.
Up next, the third baseman, number 12, Landon Hale.
There's Landon Hale here. As Landon swimming for that one. As he reaches and gets awarded with the strike on that one as we go in here. And the ball is a ball. As 1-1 count here with 2 outs with 1-0 on the scoreboard here in the third. Runners on first and second. As Gouda has had Hale's number so far. Has 2 strikes, 1 ball. And that ball is going to be caught. And we'll go into the bottom of the third. We're sponsored by All-Star Autos and Rogers Roofing. As Gretzky stands in here, fouling it off. That's 1 strike, 0 balls, 0 outs here. 1-0 ball game here in the bottom of the third. And strike 2 here as a count 0-2. Just a bit outside on the breaking pitch. And the slider gets a little bit away from Roy. That ball is shoot. And a great catch by Charpentier.
Up next for Kouts, number 11, the pitcher. This is Noah Gudeman.
As Gudeman standing in here. And a line drive to Hale. As Gudeman served up and out. As Garrett stepping in here after 2 quick outs. As these Mustangs have been right on the Don today. Fortunately, it's been in and outs for the it's faithful. For us, nonetheless, 2 strikes, 0 balls, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss as we go into the top of the 4th as a Don strikeout.
fourth for the Hawks, number 23, Owen Wallstra.
As Wallstra standing in here. A strike one. There's a 1-1 count here. This is Gudeman. That's 2 balls, 1 strike. That's Gudeman. And a stretch, fires. That ball is fouled back into the trees, into the forest. Probably not going to find that ball as we go 2-2. As Hebron's dugout's going a little bit of Scooby-Doo action in the chance. As Wallstra knows the 4D's dodgeball. Dip, dodge, and dodge. As we go back and forth. As a full count. As Gudeman fires. And Wallstra, I believe, with back-to-back walks. As Spencer Speak.
Next, the first baseman, number 8, Spencer Spinks.
Spencer Spinks. That's just a bit outside. And a swing and a miss. Spencer trying to go yard there. A gap. As the gap is open in both sides. As we're in a pickle situation. And Wallstra getting back there as Whitaker hesitates a little too much on that one. As we go back forth, as we go 2 balls, 1 strike, 0 outs. As Gudeman trying to serve some Gouda on that one as we go back here. As he's bringing his fastball on that one as a 3-0. 3-1. Excuse me, folks. That's what you speak. And a hitter's count as Spencer looking to go into the gap once he did. Placing it perfectly as runners on first and second for Bruce Hallberg.
Next, the right fielder, number 31, Bruce Hallberg.
As Bruce Hallberg staying in here. Pulls the bunt back as a 1 ball, 0 strikes, 0 outs here on the top of the 4th. As Goodeman's mission to pick off is a no-go as ball one. That's Hallberg. Those 4Ds of dodgeball and dip dodge and dodge on that one as ball two. Pulling a little bit of a matrix, pulling that bat back. Missing the bunt as 2 balls, 1 strike, 0 out. That ball is screen foul as a 2-2 count.
Right on it. Give it a rip.
It was a 3-2. As that ball is fouled back.
Base hit. Come on.
Come on, it's yours. You got this.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 0 out. And a swing and a miss as Hallberg gets put down with that K as Goodman with a strikeout. As a possible pitching change here for the Mustangs. There's clutchy Pete Saki standing in. As Pete Saki standing in here. Murray's on first and second. As the new pitcher, Garrett. The ball one there. Pete with an absolute line drive to center field. flying out. As the Bonds messed up that call, folks. Sorry about that. As this is a Bonds-like level, or as juice is Tropicana.
Fielder, number 24, Luke Charpentier.
As Luke Sharp. As Charpentier. 0 for 1. And the force. That's great play by the Mustangs on that one.
Fielder, number 3, Clayton Buchanan.
As Buchanan standing in here. Base hit for Saki. Fielder's choice. As a 1-1 count here. 2 outs. That's going to be a line drive as first base coach. Doing his best Frogger impression. Jumping out of that one as it's 1 ball, 2 strikes, at 2 outs. And the bases are as juiced as Tropicana. As we go back and forth. Just a bit outside as a 2-2 count here. As Buchanan, one of those old school guys, no extra equipment, just him and his bat. Good. As a 2-2 count. Yeah. Yep. Yep. As a 3-2 count. And as Buchanan draws a walk and an RBI, loading the bases for one of the most dangerous hitters in the Ford County Conference.
Number 2, Trevor Roy.
That's Trevor Roy. Best way I could describe it for baseball and basketball season. Roy's Batman, Hale is Superman. As we go back and forth as 1 strike. As 2 quick strikes here on the Don as we go back. The bases are as juiced as a Tropicana. Tropicana, please sponsor Egan Square. Nonetheless, 0 and 2 strikes and 2 outs. That ball is going to be smoked into left, and that's going to score 2. That's going to be a 2-run RBI for the Don. It's going to be a 4-0 game here as Gage Swinford standing in here. As Gage is 1 for 2 with an RBI of his own.
Next, number 21, Gage Swinford.
As Swinford due for a home run. The big righty. And that ball is going to be right in the middle of the gap as the bases are loaded once again as Landon Hale coming in 0 for 2 here.
Up next for the Hawks, number 12, Landon Hale.
2 outs. Bases juiced. Is there a Bonds-like level? Garrett fires. Just missing. And a swing and a miss for Hale. As Hale just inside a little bit there. That's 2 balls, 1 strike. Hitter's count to Hale. That ball is going to be brace for it. As that is foul ball. That's 2 balls, 2 strikes there. I thought it was going to hit the press box. Nonetheless, soared over it. Nonetheless. And a great stop at third to end that half inning. We'll go to the bottom. As Garavaria standing in here, lead off for the bottom of the 4th. As Roy fires. And Saki putting it away as easy as a Sunday morning. As Logan Clark stands in here. Ball 2. Strike. Yep. As Roy wanted that one as a 3-1 count. That ball is going to be skyrocket and caught.
Yes, next batter for Kouts, the first baseman, number 34. This is Eli Harper.
As Eli Harper walking in. Strike one. As Harper takes his time here. Just missing a 1-1 here with 2 outs. Has 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Set, fire. A strike as a 2-2 count. Has 2s on the board. And Roy with that power slider going into a full count. To lose commit. Set. The fire. And Harper draws a walk.
Till I get my money right.
As Waker standing in here. Roy sets, fires. Ball. Roy. Right at him. And Roy puts away. As we go into Sweet Caroline, we'll go in back in the bottom. Or
For Heat Red, the shortstop, number 23, Owen Wallstraw.
as Wallstraw standing in here. Still zeros in his plate appearance here. Has 2 walks on his leisure. And a swing and a miss as Wallstraw goes fishing. And gets Ward with a strike. That's 2 strikes right back to back here as Garrett's working fast. And a swing and a miss. As Wallstra goes fishing. Gets forward with the K.
The first baseman, number 8, Spencer Spinks.
Spencer Spinks standing in here with 1 out. That ball is going to be right in front. Spencer Spinks with a base hit.
Next, number 31, Bruce Hallberg.
That's Hallburn 0 for 2 today. Announce which one? Ponte, I think. Ponte. That one I have trouble on too. As Dom Ponte. Swing and a miss. That's Hallburn. As Bruce swings right through that one as 1 strike, 0 balls here as Ponte. He's back in time. As Garrett. Swing and a miss as Bruce has put some great swings on it. Nonetheless, has a Bob Seger effect to it. And as E6.
13, Pete Saki.
Pete Saki stepping in here. That's Pete, 1 for 2. And right to a double play there. Or a fielder's choice. As runners in the scoring position here.
Next up, number 24, Luke Charpentier.
As a still pulling the matrix there. As
Now batting number 23, Reed Estelle.
Still 1 ball. As a 1-1 count to Reed Estelle. Roy sets, fires. That's going right to Pete Saki as he puts him out more easier in a Sunday morning as we go back and forth.
Up next, number 22, Jesse Overholt.
As Overholt standing in here. And a swing and miss. As Roy working fast here. That ball is green foul. That's ball 1, 2 strikes, 1 out. So Roy sets, fires. As that's going to be, should be an E3. Nonetheless, it's going to be an E6.
Up next, number 6, Colin Bretsky.
As Bretsky. That is going to be an E1 on there as the pickoff attempt from Roy. Mission no-go as the runner goes second. As Bretsky, a little too upright on that swing, as it was way outside, fishing. As that was just a bit outside, as 1-1, as Roy, and the stretch, and a swing and a miss, as Roy puts Bretsky in the elevator off that breaking pitch as we go back and forth. Just a little high, as a little high here. Nothing wrong with that when you have pitcher's count, nonetheless. 2 more chances. Maybe a curveball in the dirt here for Roy. That's gonna be a wub, Jim. Done a nut. Has 2 outs there by Roy.
Next for Kouts, number 11, Noah Gudeman.
As Gudeman just a little bit off in the slider or knuckle curve. Very hard from this angle. As Hale puts him away and will go into the bottom. As Charpentier stands in here as an 0 for 3 day for Charpentier, but he's been hitting it right to the fenders all day long. Just an unlucky day.
Up next for the Hawks, number 3, Clayton Buchanan.
As Buchanan 0 for 2, but has an RBI on the leisure. As Garrett brings the heat. But for ball 1. As a 1-1 count there. As Buchanan saw it. As 2 balls, 1 strike. As 3-1 here. As Buchanan has 2 walks, 2 groundouts, 3 walks.
Up next for the Hawks, number 2, Trevor Roy.
As Trevor Roy 2 for 3 here. Couple RBIs on his leisure for today's ball game. That's strike 1 there to Don. The ball is going to be dropping. As a Texas Leaguer blooper there for
Up next, number
Roy.
21, Gage Swinford.
As the Don makes a deal for Swinford for another RBI chance. As runners on the corners here for big old Gage Swinford with 1 out. In this situation, maybe a walk here, or intentional walk with all the forces may be a good situation for the Mustangs. With easy double play depth. Nonetheless, as they get it, as they get a double play, nonetheless. As we go into the top. As Landon Garrett standing in here. Ball one. It's 1-1 count here. 0 outs. After the ball game, we'll announce our Dave Williams Athlete of the Years on the women's side and on the men's side for the region Athlete of the Year here, sponsored by Regan's Corn. Nonetheless, 2 balls, 1 strike, just a bit outside. There's a 3-1 count to Roy. He got a strike 2 there. As Garrett having a BG song stuck in his head as he stays alive as a 3-2 count with 0 outs on the scoreboard. 4-0 here as a Hawks lead. And Garrett knows the 4 D's of dodgeball. Dip, dodge, and gets a leadoff walk.
Next up here for the Mustangs, number 10, Owen Caravalia.
That's Gavaria. Saki doing his best. Wide receiver fresh in there. Getting the leading run there.
Next up for Kouts, number 7, Logan Clark.
As Logan Clark standing in here as Clark with 1 runner on. As Roy puts it away. 1-3 on the play. As we go back and forth. As Eli Harper standing in here.
For the Mustangs, number 34, Eli Harper.
Runner on second base here for Eli. That ball is going to be caught by Charpentier. I'm going to go into the bottom. As Hale standing in here in the top of the 7th. As ball 1 to Hale. That's going to be caught. As Guevara does a little bit of a Soriano there.
3, Owen Wallstra.
Nonetheless, gets it done. As we go, as Wallstra. As a strike there. As a fastball just a bit inside. There's a 1-1 count. To Wallstra. Wallstra's got kind of that reversed Anthony Rizzo right-handed to Anthony Rizzo's left-handed kind of batter's box here as she's creep up and have that open stance just a little bit. And strike 3 there. Speaks. And Spencer grounds out. We go into the bottom of the 7th. As a quick 2 strikes here to Whitaker. As Roy going fast. Just a bit outside. As he's testing his knuckle curve today. As Whitaker going fishing, getting awarded with a foul ball. As 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that ball is going to be go, and caught. A Charpentier with a little can of corn, making it as easy as Sunday morning.
Up next, number 23, Reed Estelle.
As Estelle stepping in here. As ball one. That was quick. 1-1 count there. As you could tell, Estelle, the young Estelle, wanted that one. As Roy sets, fires. Just a bit inside. Estelle kind of crowds that plate a little bit and has that kind of power kick towards him. If he would have his hands to the moon, he would kind of have a little bit of a Craig Counsell kind of batting style. Nonetheless, 3-1. And a swing and a miss. As full as Roy gets him on the breaking pitch, fooling him with the moment. And Estelle, as cool as a cucumber. There's a little Andy Griffin there.
Up next, number 22, Jesse Overholt.
There's one out here. As Overholt. As Overholt on that strike. You can see his top foot almost going to Lake Michigan. As count goes 1-1. As a picked off attempt. Going no-go on that one. That's Hillenbrand trying to throw out the runner. The catcher spot. And a swing and a miss. And that's going to be in the gap. As the Mustangs have life here with that Overholt signal.
Up next, number 6, Colin Brightsky.
As Bretsky coming in here. As ball one. As a 1-1 count here to Bretsky. Right on that inside part of the corner there. Zabreski has a 2-1 count with one out. That breaking pitch. Nice little curve dropping in there. And the high here as he gone.
Next for the Mustangs, number 11, Noah Gudeman.
As Gudeman trying to deliver RBI here. As one strike. As the Don just a bit outside on that fastball. As a 1-1 count here as Roy edging on a no runs, shutout, complete game. As Gudeman taking his time, looking at his quarterback wristband as we go back and forth. It's 2. As the electric pickoff attempt. Mission, no go. As the count goes 2-2. As Roy pulling the lever. As one more strike. And the Hawks will go 3-1 in conference. And a swing and a miss as he is gone. And the Hawks win. Next game tomorrow against against Oregon Davis. And next broadcast for us will be the South Central game on Friday.